Oye, Chico, guess who's back? It's me, Tony Montana. We had so much fun on the last episode of Cooking with Tony Montana that today we're gonna do it all over again. Join me.
First things first, I don't think I need to be wearing the sunglasses on the inside. So we take them off and we set them right here. Okay? Also, I don't think I need to have a pistol in my waistband. So we take the pistol and we set that down as well. We may need the pistol a little bit later. We'll see. Today, we are making orange creamsicle cake. And this is all the ingredients you'll need. You'll need some eggs. You'll need some orange. You need some orange jello. You'll need some vanilla jello, some vanilla cake, and some oil, and some mandarin orange can. A can of mandarin orange. That's all you need to make the cake. Okay, now we got us a large mixing bowl, and it's time to crack the eggs. So, how do I crack the eggs? You know what? I think we're gonna pistol whip the egg. That sounds like a good idea to me. Does that sound like a good idea to you? We pistol whip the egg. Oh man, look, we pistol whip that egg pretty good. We pull out the shells though. We don't want to keep the shells in the egg. So we take the other egg, we try to pistol whip that one. Maybe be a little more gentle this time. Not very gentle with that one either. So we go ahead and we put the egg in there. Get that shell out. We don't want no shells in our cake. One last egg. We pistol whip that one too. Man, this pistol does not like these eggs. Okay, we got some more. Oh, these are going to be hard to get out. This one here. Look, I see some more in there. We get that one out too. Oh, man. That last pistol whip was not good for business. Because I can't get this out. There we go. There's another piece of the egg. And I see another piece of the egg over here. That should be good. I don't see no more. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Okay, now I clean up the mess. Now we're going to whoop these eggs. We're going to whoop them good. You want them with me? You want them with me? So we got to add the melted butter to the eggs. Okay, I think we might have melted butter now. Be careful, because it's very hot. And you don't want to spill it, because it'll make a big mess if you spill it. So you take the butter, and you put it in with the eggs. There we go. And then you take 1/2 cup of water, and you also mix that in with the eggs and the butter. Now for the fun part. You know what this reminds me of? I'm not even going to say. You know what it reminds me of. Okay, we take the cake mix and we're going to put that in to this liquid mixture. Look at all that lovely cake mix. Okay. That's about it. Get all the cake mix out of the bag. Okay, there we have it. Now it's time to say hello to my little friend. Ah, yes. You ready? Hopefully I don't make a big mess. It's not too bad. Little mess. Won't hurt nobody. Uh-oh. You see, I started to make a mess. So we continue to mix this. Okay, we pause from the mixing for a moment because I forget a very important step, okay? We take this orange here. You see the orange? We're going to get some of the zest of the orange and mix it in with the cake. Very important. You want to get the zest from the orange. So we'll just go around the skin and get all the good zest, the good orange flavor to go with the cake. And then we might even use some of the orange later. I'm sure we can find something to do with the orange zest in the orange. Maybe just squeeze a little bit of the juice when I make the icing. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So yeah, we want to add all the orange zest we can get. I think that is good. That is good. That's... I know. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We're going to butcher this orange. I'm cutting you off. You did Tony wrong. This is what happens when somebody does Tony wrong. He takes them and he slices them. But you know what I won't do? I will never cut people up with a chainsaw. Because I saw my good friend Angel. He was cut with a chainsaw. You remember that, right? Early on. Way back in the 1980s. Poor Angel. Rest in peace, Angel. Alright, I think that's good. We just wipe this off. Now we go. Now we're going to mix some more. Get all that orange zest mixed in with the vanilla cake. It's going to be good. I can already smell it. It smells really good. All right, that looks good. All right, now what we want to do is we want to take the vegetable oil take a little bit of the vegetable oil and we rub it in the bumper, okay? Because we don't want the cake sticking to the pan. It's the last thing we need. It's the last thing Tony Montana needs is a sticky cake. So yeah, we want to rub it on here and get it on here nice and good. I think that'll do the trick. That will do the trick. Okay, now what do we do? We take the cake mix and we pour it in the pan. This is gonna be yummy. It's gonna be yummy. All right, now we take the little whisk from earlier. We want to get every little good morsel. We don't want to waste any of the cake batter. I think that's good enough.
Okay, looks like the oven is preheated. So we're going to take the cake. We're going to put it inside.
There we go. Put the cake in here and they cook it for 35 minutes. 35 minutes. That's how long you cook it for. Okay? We'll be back.
Okay, sounds like the cake is ready. Time to get it out of the oven.
It's good. It looks real good. Maybe a little too good. It looks a little bit like it got a little brown on the top. That could be the orange though. That could be the orange. We'll see. We're going to let it cool. We let the cake cool now for about 10 minutes or so.
Okay, while that cake is cooling, it's time to make the yellow.
Right here we got the orange yellow with artificial flavor. So we're gonna bring some water to a boil, and then we're gonna mix up the yellow. You get 1 cup of water, and you dump it into the pot. Bring that to a boil. While we're doing that, we take this yellow and we open it up. It's hard to open it up with one hand, but you know what? I'm Tony Montana. I can do anything. Yellow mix, we dump it right in the bowl, and then we're gonna add some boiling water to the yellow mix. Okay, that did not take long at all. The water is boiling really fast, okay? So now we take the water and we dump it in the yellow mix. That's some hot stuff right there. So we turn that burner on. We don't need that anymore. Now we whisk it all together. Get all the little sugar particles. You don't want none of that. You want it to look crystal clear. So there we go. That looks good to me. That look good to you? That look good to me. All right, the cake. I think the cake is finally cooled off to where I can handle it. So now we're gonna put it in a different pan. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this will come right out. Hopefully, right? No, it's not gonna come right out. So we're gonna have to persuade it a little bit. It's acting shy, like it don't wanna come out. Okay, so unfortunately, we may have a little bit of a problem with the cake. It kind of got stuck in the thing here, and it did not work out as planned. But we're going to continue to make it anyways. All right, next step, what they say to do is you need to stab the holes into the cake. This reminds me of when I was a political prisoner. And what did I do? I stabbed a communist. I stabbed the communist. The next thing you know, I was free.
And the world is mine.
We just take the yellow and we pour it on the cake. I think this is going to be an epic fail. Just to be honest with you. Okay, I guess now they want me to put it in there and let it cool off. Okay, time to put the icing on the cake. First, let's talk about the icing, okay? Basically, the kind of mandarin oranges that we had, and then some Cool Whip, and also some vanilla yogurt. So now we're going to put this icing on the cake, and hopefully it'll help the cake, because the cake is struggling. We almost looking like we might have an epic fail here. We see what happens. All right, you remember the cake? We're going to see what's happening with the icing. Hopefully this will bring it back to life. Hopefully it's not too runny. I don't know. Doesn't have that consistency that you would expect from the icing. But I don't know, it's sticking on there. Uh-oh, you don't need to go down that hole. Stay out of the hole. Fire in the hole, right? All right, there's a lot of mandarin oranges there. I don't know. I don't know what you think about this. It is definitely not something I would ever make. But in honor of National Creamsicle Day, I find myself making it. I don't know. This is some weird stuff what I got going on here. Might as well just pile it all on there, right? Ain't like I'm gonna eat this separately. I don't know. We're probably gonna just make a big mess with this. Definitely, if I had to make a decision right now, I would call this one the Creamsicle Cake epic fail. That's all I can say. It looks terrible. It fell apart. And this icing is very, very, I don't know. You even call it icing? Look, we got the hole, it's completely closed. That's the best I can do, I think. That's the best we're gonna happen. That's all she wrote. The cake is iced. I don't even know if I want to try this thing. I mean, look how ugly it is. It's ugly. It's ugly as me. Might as well put a big scar across the face. I don't know. Maybe the eggs got mad because I pistol whipped the eggs. I don't know. But it's definitely not a beautiful cake. It'll probably taste good. We might as well taste it. I'm going to cut me a piece off, I guess. I use the fancy little gold knife. Probably should use a fork too. We're going to cut a piece off right here, I guess. And see what we're working with. Let me get a plate. Because that's messy. I already see it dripping over the edge. Already dripping over the edge. We're going to try. We're going to try to get it out. I don't even think we can get the cake out. I don't know. It's terrible. You can see though, that orange yellow, it really took to the cake. The inside of the cake that was once vanilla, you can see now it's orange. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move that out the way. I'm going to try it. We're going to try and see what it looks like.
All right, it's time to try the cake. It tastes just like an orange creamsicle. Until next time, this is Tony Montana saying, say goodnight to the bad guy.